Hello, it's CraftyRia. Welcome to Monday Night Live. I am so glad you are joining me today. Today is Monday, July 19th. If you're here, if you're in the chat, be sure to say hi and let me know what kind of a day you are having. It is kind of hot and muggy here. Hi, Shannon. I'm glad you remembered the right time and the right place. Awesome. Excellent. Today I will, of course, be opening some mail. I have some fun mail. I have some ATC cards for the ATC swap, and we're going to make some stuff. I don't know what we're going to make yet. I haven't planned it, but we'll figure it out as we go. All right. We'll start with some mail. We'll go small to big, probably. And I have this little envelope with this really pretty die cut on it. This came from Miranda. And let me see if I can get it out of the envelope. I kind of peeked at everything just to make sure they were safe to open. If you ever send me something and you don't want me to open it on on video or on a live, just put a note in there and I won't do so. We have glitter. Okay, let me see. She is in the group Creativity Swaps, Happy Mail, and Friendship. That's where a lot of this mail will be coming from. And I did have someone mention that they wish they could be in that group, but they are international, and that's okay. We have international people in the group, and some of us don't mind sending to other countries, so feel free to join no matter what country you're in. And let's see, who do we have in chat? We have Carla, hello, from Pennsylvania. We have Dover's Run, she's in Georgia. Lois, with the adorable craft room that I'm very jealous about. And Shannon, I hope your daughter's doing well. Yes, lots of milkshakes for sure. And Angela, hello. And Todd's in the chat. And then also Stream Elements is in the chat running. I haven't done anything with that yet. There's different things I can make it do, and I haven't really looked into it yet. Anyway, I think there's some commands you can type for Stream Elements with like an exclamation point and something, but I'm not sure what they are. Todd may know, but he may not know. I don't know. If somebody in the chat knows about Stream Elements, type in one of the commands you're familiar with and see what it does. All right. This is so pretty. This is Fairy Wings. It's like a postcard. And this little piece that is a bookmark, I would imagine. So cool. And it's on thick cardstock. And we have this beautiful fairy, reminds me of Tinkerbell, and a smaller version. And a pretty rose gold butterfly. And a piece of glitter paper. I'm not sure if it's glitter tape or glitter paper. And then we have some of these cute little embellishments. And then we have this. This is one of our swaps. And you can use packing tape or transparency paper and sequins and make one of these little windows. Maybe we'll do that on the show tonight. I have some packing tape handy. Happens to be right here. And I also have some sequins. I don't have to move far to go get those. And then I have some of these little embellishments she sent, and I can kind of copycat that, and we'll see. I have some washi tape handy, I think. So I think we can do it. That is so pretty. Thank you so much, Miranda. I love these goodies. Let me put those back in here. Then I have another one here from Tanya. I'm not sure how she says her name, and I'm probably butchering it. This is for the air freshener tag. That I bet smells really good. And she sent some clear stamps. Very cool. All right, let me put those back. Very pretty envelope, by the way, and washi tape on the envelope. I like that. And this is from Tammy. This is the birthday card tag. And she sent this happy birthday card. Very cool. And this one. Let's eat cake. You know, that's my favorite thing to do. I love cake. There we go. Thank you, Tammy. If you are watching, I appreciate that. I will put those in my birthday card stash. Now we have, oh, here's a great one. This is from Sinead in Ireland. And let me see if I can get it out without destroying it. This is the St. Patrick's Day pocket letter. She sent one, but it had gotten lost in the mail, so she sent a second one. And I think some of the things came out of the pocket, so I'm going to try to be neat about it. We have some St. Patrick's Day. We have some green buttons. And some bling. I love the bling. Some stickers. And some green crepe paper. This is really wide crepe paper. Now, I'm thinking this would be good on Christmas cards as well. Because, you know, green is good for Christmas as well as St. Patrick's Day. And we have some cards, some blank pieces of cardstock. They could be card bases. Those are flamingos, green flamingos. That's really cool. We have some like wood grain and some flowers. I love the flamingos. My mother-in-law loves flamingos. And there are some cool green envelopes. Very cool. And some stickers. Some ribbons. This is St. Patrick's Day. I love that ribbon. So pretty. And this one here with Lucky Charms on it. Not Lucky Charms the cereal, but Charms of Luck. And we have this one here with, I'm not sure what they are, just a design, I guess. And this one here with some shamrocks. And this is the pocket letter. Now this is a very big pocket letter. I think it's 12 by 12. It's bigger than that. It's almost 13 inches wide. And we have 8 pockets, these 4 very large pockets, and then 4 smaller pockets. So that is really cool. Let me go ahead and see what's inside of the pockets. These are really cool. They are thick cardstock, and then we have some green cardstock. These could be used as ATC card bases, probably. Oh, and the tag inserts that we put in our swaps. It just says what they are and who they're from, and I'll save those for March. I will put that back. These are really pretty, the shamrocks with the bling on them. I love that, of course. And that card, and that's what's on the back, and some bling. Yes, love the bling. Oh, good, and more of these tag inserts, and some more bling. I love the bling. Let's put this back in. And let's do the top 2 pockets. I think a lot of the stuff fell out. Yeah, this one is empty. I'm sure some of the other stuff was in there originally. And in this pocket, there's feathers and then more of these St. Patrick's Day sayings. And let's see, we have this pocket and we have some of these. And more of that neat paper with the green flamingos, which is pretty awesome. And this pocket has, oh, look at those little pieces of like green, they almost look like snowflakes. And let the shenanigans begin. That is right. Let the shenanigans begin. I should have had this at the beginning of the live. So if we haven't started shenanigans, let's start them now. We will go by that. I like that. Of course, I didn't know that was in here. Otherwise, I probably would have left it right out. And some other pieces of bling. Yeah, I would have started with that at the beginning of my live. And we have some shamrocks, and I could put bling down the center just like she did. I think that would be really pretty. Oh, there's a bunch of shamrocks. And this last one here has some more blings, and another one, it probably says the same thing. Let the shenanigans begin. Oh, I wish I had seen that before. That would have been on my desk. Okay, that is awesome, and I'm not sure if I have these in the way they're supposed to be, but we'll just go with that. And she has some of this pretty bling down the side and some ribbons tied. I really like this bling with the 4 different colors. That's really cool. I don't have anything like that. Well, now I do, but I didn't before. Let's see if I can carefully get this back in the envelope. Oh, here's more of that bling. Yay. Yay, I have some of that bling. That's so pretty. I really do like those green flamingos. I'm going to have to make my mother-in-law a card for St. Patrick's Day with them, I'm sure, because that is way cool. I will put this stuff in my St. Patrick's Day drawer and save it, so when St. Patrick's Day rolls around, I'll have all of these great things to use on crafts. All right, now let me put this aside. And I have another neat package here. Hi, Carrie. It's okay that you're late. I am glad you are here. Welcome in. This is from Lisa. This is the Watercolor Art. She says, sorry, I am not a painter. Maybe you can use some as backgrounds or cut up and use for other projects. I will definitely use these for backgrounds. They are gorgeous. I am not a painter either, and I didn't do my watercolor swap yet. I'm a bad girl. And I need to contact my partner and let her know that I'm going to be late on the swap. Look at this beautiful paper. This is a glossy paper, and you can see how the colors moved into each other. That is so pretty. And then we have the yellow and the pinks and the reds. Very, very cool. I've seen people do this. I'm not exactly sure how they do it, but that is so cool. And I love rainbows. So here we have a rainbow. Very cool. I might hang that in my craft room. And then this here would be great for background paper. And I'm guessing it's on watercolor paper. It's very thick. That would be great to cut up for background paper, as would these. Those are so pretty. I love these colors. The pinks and the purples and the blues. They look so great together. Thank you so much, Lisa. I love them. And I am, like I said, behind in doing my watercolor one. I'll probably experiment with it since I've never really done watercolor either, and possibly do a video on it. Then we have this huge package. Let me see what's in here. This is from Amazon. There is a gift receipt. These are July wishes from Dawn. And I love it. This scrapbook paper peacock feather. We need to look at this. This I have had on my wish list for a long time. And it is double-sided. It's kind of glossy a little bit. Not super glossy, but there's a little bit of gloss to it. That's a neat take on the feathers. And those feathers. I like that chevron. And it's the same thing on both sides, so I don't really have to decide which side to use. The peacock feathers are so pretty. I like them. Crichton's very excited. I don't know if you can hear him. He is whistling. And it looks like there's a piece of white paper in there. All right, excellent. That's so pretty. And this is by Crafter's Delight. And that is the artist. I don't know how to say her name, so I won't even try. Very cool. And we have some bling. I'm excited for the bling. I always look for things, pieces of bling to add. And I also have had someone ask me to post my wish list on YouTube, and I will put that in the description box below, my Amazon wish list. And we have, it looks like there's 2 of each, although the little charm on the inside is slightly different. I was inspired to pick these and put these on my wish list when I had those owls from last week. Was it last week? Whenever we did the owls. I thought these would be pretty. I was looking for something very similar to the owls. Oh, that is cool. I love Arteza products. I hear so much good stuff about them. I don't have any of that brand. These are so pretty. But I hear a lot of really good things about their products. And I do have some watercolor brush markers from the company that makes Wink of Stella, I think. It's a similar pen. And I saw May use them, I think, and I bought them a long time ago, and I really haven't done anything with them. So I do want to play around and see what I can come up with. But you can even use watercolor from the Dollar Tree or, you know, in the kids' watercolor section. If you're just using it for background paper and stuff like that, I'm sure you'll get a great, you know, result with it. Or, you know, pretty nice anyway. Let me grab a quick drink. All right, let's move on. I opened that one already. This is from Dawn in the group. And let me see, it is Wishes, I believe. Oh, painted papers. I'm so excited. It doesn't take much to get me excited. We have here Wishes from the group. And we have some really cool dog washi tape. I like the gold one with the paws. Very cool. We have some Halloween washi. Happy Halloween. Look at the little skeletons. Very cool. And the pumpkins. Here in our area, in the next town over in Circleville, Ohio, we have the pumpkin show. And pumpkins are a really big deal around here. Let's see these painted papers. I'm so excited. She sent me some before, and I love them. If I can get them out. And they're glittery and painted. This is amazing. I love it. That is so pretty. That has gold metallic. I absolutely love these. Dawn, if you are watching, you can just always send me painted papers. You don't have to send me anything else. I love them. This is my perpetual wish, is for painted papers. They're so pretty. Some of these colors would go good with peacocks. Oh, this one's very thin and it has a neat, like a reverse pattern on it. So cool. I love them. Love them. All right, I don't have like brush markers that are paint really. I have like markers, but not like cool paint ones like that. We have some owl stamps. Now these are some big chunky stamps, and I wonder if they would look good stamped and then have like a splash of a watercolor background. That might be something to play with. All right. I'm just reading the chat. I love Dawn's painted papers. So pretty. All right. And we have two little stamps here. We have a bone and a paw. I was trying to get them out. There we go. I have a little shelf, a mini shelf, and I usually put cute little things like this on it. I have some really small wooden stamps, and I have some dog ones, and I think I'll add these to that little shelf. It's like a curio shelf. Ah, they're falling. I can't get them in the bag. Okay, there we go. Things that I edit out when I don't do a live. We have this. Is really cool. I'm not sure what it is. A door. Let me take it out. Oh, it's like got a broom and it has a door. Like this would be great. It reminds me of like a witch's door. We have like the potion bottle, I guess. And the broom. This would be good for Halloween. And a bat and a black cat. That's cool. I'll have to make that into a Halloween card. Love it. We have some bicycles. I see another bicycle sticking out over here. We have some more little die cuts in here. Yeah, they probably would just, I could stamp them on that painted paper. I'll have to use my stamp positioner because it may not come out the very first stamp. Oh, this one here. This right here is Jonah in the grass. He gets on his back and he wiggles from side to side to scratch his back in the grass. And then he goes and lays on the black driveway when it's 90 degrees out and stays there. He will not come in. We have to like beg him to come in. He wants nothing to do with coming inside. He just wants to be on the hot driveway, and our driveway is black. And that's what he wants. That's his life. He is crazy. We have these cards. Let's binge watch the stars. And let's burn the day together. You light me up. I think these are all blank inside, so I can embellish the fronts. Light my fire. Love it. We have some hearts here. These are Valentine's cards, and there's several of them. I will put those in with my Valentine Day goodies. And here we have more peacock paper. This is amazing. This is double-sided. I love the peacock feathers. And owls. Very cool. I like that. So cool. Thank you so much, Dawn. I love all of these goodies. I really do. I love those painted papers too. I am going to leave these out. I think I might play with those. I'm not sure. But I will leave those out. Let me put this all away. I'll have to play around with those owls too. I don't know if my stamp positioner is nearby. It might be. I'll have to check it out and see. If it is, we might try that tonight. Here, I will set these right in there. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm going to make tonight, so we will see. Now, let's see what else I have in here. I have some friend mail. I think that was all of the Creativity Swaps, Happy Mail, and friendship items. That's funny. That dogs are so funny. And cats and all kinds of animals are pets. Even Crichton the bird is funny. This is from my friend Kathy. She said that she was sorry that she missed me or missed us on WOBA. Hopefully next year. She is one of the SAG's wife, not wife, but partner. They come up from Florida every year for GOBA, which is the Great Ohio Bicycle Adventure. It's a week-long event, and Claude, her partner, drives a truck, and he helps out the SAG crew. They're the ones who help pick up bikes if someone needs, has a breakdown and things like that. There's a whole group of wonderful people that volunteer for GOBA, so they volunteer and help out as well, and we have become good friends. They are wonderful. Claude is a riot. He is so much fun to have, and Kathy is just so sweet. And she knows I recycle Christmas cards, and she sent me some cards. These are blank note cards with these beautiful flowers on them. They are Subaru. Very cool. I think I can just embellish the front and keep the cards intact. There's this gorgeous, and it's already popped up in 3D, these sea turtles. I love that. That will be easy. That could just go on the front of a card without a whole lot of embellishment. Maybe just a little bit of bling on that Christmas tree. And this is so pretty, this silver metallic Christmas tree. Love that. Cute Santa, traditional Santa. Love that. And the red truck. And this card, I have another one of these in my stash. These are 3D poinsettias, so pretty and very glittery. We have that, very glittery and snowy. This beautiful angel. And we have these. Now laughter dances in the air like snowflakes in the sun, and every heart is light because the new year has begun. That would be great for New Year's. May the new year bring happiness to your heart and give you many reasons to smile. There are 2 of these. I don't think they're signed, which is great. I will set these aside. I will embellish them and set them aside in case I'm late sending someone a Christmas card. Oh, we have more of these cards that have the opening. They're meant for pictures. We have some of these stripes and some stars. So now I have a whole bunch of these. These will make really quick work of some cards. I just put the card in there, maybe put a bow or an embellishment on the front, and there you go. You're good to go. Then we have this adorable box. It says, all I want is peace on earth and really cute shoes. Very cool. And this nice tin. This reminds me of my cousin Jennifer. She loves shoes. And we have these cards. Sweet, sweet pain. Yes, those would be very painful. And life is short. Buy the shoes. So we have a set of these cards and envelopes, and there's some stickers on the back to seal the envelopes. I love it. They are so cute, and of course I would embellish them, and they would be great for birthday cards and different things like that. We have, it looks like these are stickers to embellish them with, and bows. And then on the back, these might be magnets. I bet these are magnets. I should open it. Let's open it and see what it is. I don't have the good knife, so let me open this up. Crichton's very excited. I don't know if you can hear him whistling out there. Okay. So, oh, these are on like little backgrounds. This is just a really thick piece of cardboard. I don't know that these are magnets. Let me see if I can get it off without ruining it. I don't want to bend them. I'll find out if they're magnets. Oh, they feel like magnets. Yep. They're magnets. Cool. I collect magnets. So I think I might put those on in my magnet collection. Let me see if I can get them off here. They are really stuck on so hard. There we go. They must have the same glue dots I do. All right. And then we have these pieces of embellishments for the cards. Very cool. Let's put that back in here and put the lid on. That is such a great thing. Let's see, we have 20 note cards, 20 envelopes, note card attachments and seals, and 3 magnets. And this is shoebox. That's funny because it's shoe box. Do you see the humor there? I love it. But that's the brand name of the Hallmark cards, the shoebox. I think it's pretty funny. It's like a pun. I love them. They are so cute. They will be fun. Those would be good for birthday cards and whatnot. All right, let me see what else I have. I am getting down to the nitty gritty here, down to the end. This is from a viewer, Jean. So excited to see what is in here. I just glanced to make sure I was allowed to open it online. And Watercolor and Ink Pen by Jean Beck. Jean, did you draw this? I thought it was a stamp. Did you draw that with an ink pen? That is fantastic. And that watercolor, that's what I was meaning, like to go behind those owls. I, of course, could never draw this by hand, but look at how pretty that is. And she wrote me a nice little note. There's some ATCs in here. She said this is her first attempt at ATCs. I think it's most of our first attempts. That's what a lot of people are saying. So do not worry about your ATCs. I will open those last or second. Don't let that scare you off from sending ATCs in, because I think it's all of our first attempts, including mine. We have some sewing classics. Oh, look at this old sewing machine. Oh, these vintage papers. This is Needle and Craft, April 1989. It looks way older than that. We have the patterns. Oh, and like cross-stitch patterns. Oh, so cool. You know what would be really cool is to take this and color it in with marker and put it on a card. I don't know if it would be ruining it by doing that, though. Let me know what you think. These are so cool. Maybe the smaller ones. The big ones wouldn't fit on a card, but something like this might fit on a card. Or even this. Or like one of these to color that. And it tells you here what the colors would be. Or what if I put that double stick paper on it and diamond paint on it? I wonder how that would look with the little diamond painting beads. I might have to play around with that. I might make a copy, scan it and make a copy rather than use the original. And then that way I don't have to worry about what side of the paper I'm going to use, and I don't have to worry about ruining it. Crichton's going crazy. We have piano. Oh, this is cool because it's both hands. I really started to learn how to play traditional piano. I used to play like keyboard where, you have the one finger chords on the left hand and the melody on the right hand. But I've been working on, not now, but in the past, working on real piano playing where you use two hands. Like that, I think would be hard. And look, there's notes. Oh, cool. I used the grade 2, I think it was, piano book, the red ones. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about or had piano lessons or taught pianos, I could play, I think it was like the Swans on the Lake or something. Yeah, I learned to play that. These are cool. These are broken chords. I love it. This is so neat. Extensions between 4th and 5th fingers. Oh, and this is cut a little bit, which is okay because I can use it in, you know, on a project. So cool. Yeah, I agree, Lois. I think I will copy them, and then that way they'll be on, like, I can put them on a piece of cardstock and color them and do the diamond painting on them. Crichton is crazy. He is in a mood. He is nuts. Crichton, you are nuts. You are crazy. Sewing Secrets. This is also from 1989. Patterns from A to Z. Look at this paper. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love this. Z is for zoo. O is for owl. P is for pilgrims. Oh my goodness. I love this. Oh, look at that Christmas tree. I could reduce that and put that on a Christmas card. I love the orange and blue colors. This is from Holiday Crafts 1977. Oh, so cool. Happy New Year 1978. I love it. And the Jack in the Box and the King. Oh, yes. N is for numbers. That would be good on a birthday card. F is for frog. Oh, and there's the rest of the alphabet. Needlecraft patterns. That's really cool. More of these from A to Z. This is 1977. Your recipe for successful fundraising. These are so cool. We have some pretty purple stuff. Mother Goose told in stitchery. Oh, this reminds me. I wanted to put this out there. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of swap and glue. It is kind of a, to me it's new. It's going around. We're all talking about it. And it is where you send each other cutouts from magazines or different things and you glue them on pages. That's what this reminds me of. I will be putting out a video about that soon. That is so cool. Rosemary from Rosemary's You Rock Art got me interested in swap and glue. And I'm thinking like some of these images would be great for it. American folk painting. We have this flower bed. Some more patterns. These are cool. Here's another really big pattern, cross-stitch pattern. So cool. 1978 is when you graduated high school. Oh, that's cool. We moved from New Jersey to Florida in 1977. Or maybe it was 78. I think it was 77. And I was not in high school yet. All right. Yeah, it's like collage. You make collage papers out of things people send you. That's the swap and glue thing. All right, Shannon, you make her a milkshake. Make me one while you're at it, okay? I like milkshakes. This is a beautiful bookmark. Love it. And here are ATCs that she sent. Let's see, these are probably ATCs for the swap. I will try not to show her info on the back. This is so exciting. This ATC swap I'm really excited for. The stuff that you ladies are sending is beautiful. Let me just get my scissors here to help me along. Here we have Forget Me Not, gorgeous. Carefully take them apart. Here we have Graceful. She wrapped them really nicely. I'll be very careful to try to preserve them. These are very cool, very, you know, collaged. That's kind of like what a swap and glue page would look like, just bigger. I think we all need milkshakes. I'll take strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, I don't care. I want to get rid of this tape, get this tape out of the way without ruining the paper. Happy anniversary, Carla. Oh, having wisdom teeth taken out is awful. It's just not a fun thing to go through. I like the videos of the kids, you know, that they say crazy things. I love, love, love those videos. This one's really pretty. I love that butterfly. Or that might be actually be a moth. I think that's a moth. So pretty. Oh, that's okay, Jean. It's okay. They're great. You did a great job of packing them. These are awesome. I love, love, love those papers. And I'm glad you're watching when I'm opening it, too. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, the post office has a lot of rules about the way you can mail things. I keep meaning to do a video about that. So many of us send happy mail. Let me get this tape out of the way. And if you're sending an envelope, if it's not flat, they charge you package rate. These are gorgeous. Thank you so much, Jean. I absolutely love them. Here, I'll go through them again. That's really cool. Passions. Dream. I think that is a moth, and I think there are two moths. Maybe it's different. Two of them that look almost identical, and one is deadly to an animal if it eats it, and the other one is not. I saw some kind of a documentary years ago. That one is beautiful. It's got fabric on it. The buttons, so pretty. Jean, these are awesome. Love them. I will put them back in here and carefully put this away. Oh no, what a year for your son, Carrie. That's crazy. I had my wisdom teeth pulled like when I was in my early 20s. It was not fun. I ended up taking like a week off work. The doctor that did my wisdom teeth, his name was Dr. Head, H-E-A-D, and he looked like a druggie. He had really long curly hair, looked like a hippie from the 70s. And let me tell you, he was really, really good, did a great job, and he gave me great pain medicine. I had no pain afterwards. He was not stingy with the pain medicine, that is for sure. So whenever you're having surgery, make sure your doctor is a hippie, and they'll give you plenty of pain medicine and you'll be fine. Well, hi, Janet. I opened up your what you call it? What do I want to say? The pocket letter. The St. Patrick's Day pocket letter. It was beautiful. Thank you so much. You'll have to go back and look at the beginning and see your pocket letter being opened. So here we have some more goodies. I went ahead and opened this card. It's beautiful handmade thank you card. This is from another viewer, Jean. I won't read what the card says. There's some personal information in it. And thank you so much, Jean. Your words were beautiful. And also, I wish you the best with what you are going through. That is so, so sad to hear. But beautiful embellishments, beautiful card. She sent me these peacock feathers. I think she said in the letter that she had worked with them and she didn't like the way they feel. So she said, you can have them. So there we go. Beautiful feathers. Well, maybe not peacock feathers. I'm calling them peacock feathers. They are feathers in peacock colors. We have some really cool bicycle stickers. I think there's more than one sheet in here. Dr. Sicker. That's funny. Oh, they're the same, but there's 3 sheets of those. Love those. I know of a radiologist named Dr. Leak, L-E-A-K. That might be, not radiologist, urologist. That might be my favorite name. We have some washi tape. I will open that last. She sent some ATC cards for the swap. She says it's her first attempt. See, everybody's first attempt. So I think all of us can join in. I love that owl. Love the birds and the pandas. They're so cool. And that, oh, love it. Love it, love it. And she has her information on the back, so I won't turn them over. We have a really cool paper clip and some of this paper. This is from, there's an address on the back. This is from junk mail. So pretty. It's like those envelope liners. Love it. We have some more music. Hearts of Oak. I wonder when this is from. These look really old. Cool. The papers are yellowed, so I'm assuming these are vintage. Shenandoah. So cool. At Trinity Church, I met my doom. That makes me laugh. I wonder, I don't know, have you ever heard of that song? At Trinity Church, I Met My Doom. And we have Little Dolly Daydream, Pride of Idaho. Terry, My Blue-Eyed Irish Boy. These are really cool. Love them. I love sheet music. It is so fun. And we have this little box. I did not open it because I don't know what's inside and I don't want to ruin the surprise. Dr. Payne, you know, that's a good name for a dentist. And I also knew of a doctor in Florida called Dr. Hurt. It's H-U-R-T, or maybe it was H-E-R-T. It wasn't spelled right. Dr. Hurt. Very cool. Beautiful box. So let's see what is in here. I don't know if I can get this open. Oh my. Oh, look at this peacock. Oh, that's so pretty. It's a pin, a brooch. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you so much, Jean. I love that. And I think she mentioned in her letter that she wasn't sure about joining the group because she is overseas. But the group Creativity Swaps Happy Mail and Friendship, we have people from all kinds of countries in there. Janet is one of them from Ireland, and she does swap. And a lot of us don't mind mailing to Ireland or other countries. So she's in Australia, Jean is. So I don't think we would mind. Although then she would end up paying postage to the U.S. mostly. So, and I know it can get expensive to ship internationally back and forth. Thank you so much, Jean, if you're watching. So cool. And I have 2 more packages of ATC cards here. I went ahead and folded up their return address envelopes. And this one is from Jane. Oh, at a library sale. Oh, wow. I should check and see if our library has a sale. I love the old books. We have some really pretty, I won't show you the back. It doesn't really have that much info on it, but we have beautiful ATCs, and she's got them in these little plastic pouches. So cool. These are beautiful. They're collaged. They're 3D. So pretty. Oh, look at that one. Believe You Can. It has ribbon on it. Beautiful butterfly. And these are quite 3D. And it looks like she used some gold leafing pen around the outside. You can see some of the beautiful work on those. So pretty. They're very thick, very sturdy. She did a great job. I love them. Thank you so much, Jane. These are beautiful. I love them. This swap is going to be so much fun. I'm going to have to close my eyes and randomly pick the ones everybody gets back because it's going to be really hard to make those decisions. I'll have to turn them upside down and randomly pick the ones I keep. And this is from Rose. This one says, To Maria. I will open that one last. These are so pretty. They have her info on the back, and she numbered them 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4. And they, I think, are a pocket. Yes. Oh, look at that. It says shine brightly. This is black glitter paper, and there's glitter all over the butterfly. These are gorgeous. Oh, I love that. I'm going to have to open all of them to see. And this is a mini pocket letter page, it looks like. If I can get them in. There we go. And here we have blue. This gives me great ideas. With the blue sparkle. So pretty. And I won't waste your time by putting them back in. I will do that off camera. So gorgeous. That is a really neat style of pocket letter, not pocket letter, what do I want to say? ATC card. Let me see if I can get him back in real quick. That's beautiful. Rose, these are fantastic. All right. And let me put these back in here along with her envelope. And this one is to Maria. Oh, look at that. It's the peacock. And if this was one of the four, you know I would be keeping the peacock one. You know, that's a no-brainer. Oh. That is so pretty. Free to fly, and it has the green paper behind it. That is beautiful. What a great, great ATC. I love it. Rose, these are beautiful. These are so, so pretty. That's a great idea. I might have to steal it and try making some like it. Love that. These ATC cards are coming along. The swap is really, really coming along. It's going to be so much fun to, you know, go through them all and send them out to everybody. I love it. I will be doing more the clear envelopes. You mean like that 3? That is actually, oh, I know what you mean. The single clear envelopes. I think you can get them. Look for like baseball card sleeves. If you Google that, go to Amazon and look for baseball card holders, sleeves. You can get a 9 sheet like this that we use for pocket letters that has 9 of them. So you can store the ones you get in that. I'm going to store them by month, by birthday month, if you let me know what your birthday is. And that way I will, you know, have them and be able to send out birthday cards. But, so when you participate in the swap and you get them back, you can put them on in something like this. But the single ones, I think you can get as well from Amazon. All right. And then swap and glue is coming up as well. So what I'm going to do, is for the ATC cards, I'm going to leave it open past the end of July until probably the first week of August. So that still gives you some more time to get them to me if you haven't yet. And you can send any number. If you send me one, I will send you one of mine back. If you send me more than one, I will swap them out with each other. So if you send 4, you'll get one of mine and 3 from somebody else, or, 3 different people back. You can send, as many as you want. Past this swap, I will continue to do a one-on-one swap. So if you send me one in the mail, I will send you one back. And that will be ongoing. So feel free to do that. You can send me, one a month, one just once, one whenever you feel like it, that's fine. And then I'll also be doing swap and glue, and I will explain that in more detail. That is a collage type thing. You send someone bits and pieces to make a collage, and then you make a collage and you put them in a book. I'll explain all of that in an upcoming video. Or you can search YouTube for swap and glue, and there's some ladies that are doing it. But like I said, I have to research it a little bit more, and we'll be doing that as well. I think that'll be fun. And no, Shannon, I didn't get your collage, I don't think. I don't remember getting your collage. So I did not check my post office box today. I checked it yesterday. So I have not been out to check it today. So it may be there waiting. And yeah, Jean, this first of all, the ATC swap is amazing and fun, and I love it. And the swap and glue is going to be fun too. And Rosemary's You Rock Art has done some. So if you want to check her channel out, not now, don't leave my live. After the live show, you can check her channel out and see her swap and glue, and you'll know what I'm talking about. And I'll probably start that in August. After the ATC swap. So just keep that in mind. That'll be something fun that we'll do between each other. And let's see. Let me clean off my desk here a little bit. And let's make something. I'm not sure what we'll make. Let me know if you guys have any ideas, if you want to see something in particular. I think I had those out. I have my Wink of Stella pen, and I thought I would just start with putting some on some of these, like this card here. When did you mail it, Shannon? Has it been a while? I hope it's there too. I hope it didn't get lost. I thought I would just use this Wink of Stella on here, kind of where the fire is, and I think I will put some bling on these trees. Yeah, I hope it's there too, Shannon. I am always so nervous about when I mail something out that the other person's not going to get it. Painty papers and owls. Oh, yes, the painty papers and owls. I was trying to remember, or trying to think what we were talking about. Yes, how quickly I forget. Okay, let me do that. Let me see if my stamp positioner is close by. But anyway, that would make, I think that is really cool on these little cards. Okay. In Dawn's package was painty papers and owls. And last time we did painty papers and owls, but a different way. Let me put those back inside. Let me get another drink real quick. I forgot what I had in my cup, and it was ginger ale, and it surprised me. Where is let me undo my microphone here real quick. See if I can find my stamp positioner. There's the box for it. I'm looking for it, guys. If you were a stamp positioner, where would you be? I might not be able to do my stuff. I should have planned this out ahead of time. Let me see if it's down here. I see the box. I have the box. It's not down by the box. Let me look in one more place. I gotta walk across the room. I thought it would have been in a particular place. I found it. Yay! I have it. I just had to walk across the room to get it. There we go. There's my stamp positioner. All right, let me hang my microphone back up. Okay. So let's see. Rubber. Let's turn this around and clear. I think if it says clear and I can read it, it's the right way. I think so, because that is a raised edge. Okay, I don't use it that often. Let's see. I should get let me grab my baby wipes before I get too much into this project. Hang on a second. I do have baby wipes this time. Let me move some of my stuff out of the way. Pardon for all the crazy noise here you might be hearing. And I have ink pads that are close by. Okay, I have me some baby wipes. I haven't opened them yet. Okay, so let me put this here, and I have a baby wipe out and ready, and I have me an owl. This one we'll start with. And I think I should try it on plain paper first. I have white cardstock. Okay. I have a piece of white cardstock and my magnets here. Let's put this like this and like this. And we'll put the owl. Let's put the owl closer down here just to save space. All right, so excited. I'm excited too. You know, I don't stamp much on my channel. I don't know why. I don't know. I have all kinds of stamping stuff. Let me move some of this stuff off my desk. I have 2 black ink pads. I have Memento and VersaFine. I'm guessing maybe Memento would be better. Let me know if you guys think I should use the VersaFine. VersaFine will take longer to dry. Gold pigment ink. Oh my goodness, gold pigment ink is messy, messy ink. Pigment inks in general are messy inks. And I think they're hard to use. This stamp looks like it might need to be conditioned. No, that's okay, because it's supposed to, if you look at this, you can see it looks distressed. And I think that's the way it's supposed to look, very distressed. I've never had a pigment ink take the adhesive like off the back, the sticky, but you know, pigment inks can be oily, and the oil can denature, I guess, I don't know what you call it, the adhesive. Try taking your stamp and putting it in very mild soapy water on both sides. You might get the stick back. I mean, worst case scenario, nothing happens. You just get it clean. So anyway, that's going to be what that owl looks like. And I think that is pretty good. I think the image comes out pretty good on that. So let's get the painty paper. See, I'm calling them painty paper now because of Crafting Vicky. I like that. Okay, so let's get the painty paper out. And let's pick one out. What I'm going to do is hold this over it to see which one we think would look good. Some might be too dark. We have this orange. This one might be beautiful. I think that would be good. What about that one? Oh, yeah. And maybe this one for the other one. We'll see. Let's do this one first. I love that. I think I will do it down here in this corner. I love that. That's so pretty. Let me make sure it's lining up okay. Yep. I think I'm going to move the stamp. I don't think I need to clean it. I think it looks okay. I'm going to move the stamp over down into that corner a little bit. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Sorry if I wasn't in frame before. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to move the paper over so that way I'm not stamping right up against these lines, just to make sure I get a good image. The magnets will hold the paper. Let me put one down here and one up there. Okay, there we go. Have it more in the middle of the, oh no, maybe the magnets won't hold the paper. I'm afraid to have it too close to the edge of this bar. Okay. I love Crafting Vicky too. I found her because I've recycled Christmas cards for years and years, and I found her to get ideas. And I watched all of her recycled Christmas cards, and that's where I got the idea. I thought I can do that on video. Let me do mine on video. So then here I am. She is a riot. I won one of her giveaways once. I think it was her 1,000 subscriber giveaway or something. Speaking of giveaways, I owe you guys a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. And I am working on that. I'm going to give this a several go-overs. That's why I wanted to use my stamp positioner. This is the Tonic one by Tim Holtz. I don't think they make it anymore. I think they got in trouble. It was quite inexpensive compared to the other brand, the Misty. So there we have that owl. And he's supposed to look distressed like that, so that is pretty cool. That came out cool, and I will set it aside. Since some of the paper is metallic, it'll take a while to dry. Let me carefully take my tape off. There we go. Very cool. And that can just be placed on the front of a card. Let me clean this stamp and let's try the other owl. Make sure I don't have a lot of black all over my fingers because I will get it all over everything. I think that came out pretty clean. Yeah, I like Crafting Vicky. She is great to watch. She's really cool. I like her accent. All right, let me get my white paper again. And put this down. I'll try it down by the corner here and see how that comes out. And let's pick, oh, I'm going to do white paper first. I always like to make sure my stamps work well on white paper before I use them on some fancy paper. Some stamps you have to condition. They don't always hold the ink right away. The plastic sometimes doesn't hold the ink. I made a mess. Let me clean my mess. There we go. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't have, maybe I do have pastels. Remember, do any of you remember back, I guess 20 years ago in scrapbooking, the chalks that were popular? And you got the palette of chalk. I have that. I still have my chalks. And we used like makeup brushes to get them to to put them on the paper, makeup those little cheap eyeshadow sponges. I have a bunch of those. Yeah, these stamps are so pretty. These are hard images to color in. So I think on the painty papers, they are perfect. So let me see which one we think the owl will go on. I'll use this as my background or my example. What about that one? Well, I don't know. Let's see. I have to figure out what corner I put them in. It would be like that, I guess. I think that is probably good. That one would be too dark. That wouldn't be good colors, I don't think, for an owl. I think I'm going to go with this white and black, excuse me, and copper one. All right. This stuff's so pretty. I'm loving all of these. I think this would be good. Let me make sure I'm going to be lined up. Yeah, let me bring it up a little bit, and I have to move this guy. I have never done painty papers either. Okay, that I think is going to be a good spot. Some people, I mean, the original thought of painty papers was you have it as your backdrop, like a drop cloth on your table, and paint accidentally gets on it from your projects. But then people have taken it into a whole new art by actually making the painty papers for the sole purpose of using them like this, which is really cool. You know, I bet StazOn ink would have been a good choice for the painty papers because it would dry faster. Definitely, Carla, for sure. Post them either on my page. I just stuck my arm in my paint. Not paint, ink. I'm going to have a big black swatch on my arm. Definitely post them in either my Facebook group if you're in there, or on the Facebook page for sure. This owl's coming out pretty good. I think I'll go at least one more time. The nice thing about this stamp positioner is I don't think you really need a Chucky tool with it. You know, one of those tools that they use. I guess it might work. I just think just a little bit of hand pressure. It has a really thick, you know, door to it, and I think it holds up pretty well. So there we have that owl. That looks really pretty, and he is wet, so I'm going to have to let him dry. Since some of the paints are metallic, I think the owls will take a while to dry. And I might use these owls for my watercolor page, my swap. Let me clean this owl off. I'm going to get another I'm a mess. Baby wipe here. I'm going to wipe this off really good. I thought you were in the group, Carla. Definitely post them in the group. You can also post them on my page. It doesn't matter. And I definitely want to see them. I have paint markers that I had just gotten, and I'm excited to experiment with those. So there we have some owl painty papers. So cool. This one looks like it's mostly dry. A couple little wet spots over the paint. This one might take a while to dry. If it doesn't dry, I will either emboss it with clear embossing powder and heat it, or use my heat tool and just dry it. So I will set those aside to dry, but you get the idea. These are fun, and even more fun. I'm going to set these over to the side so I don't accidentally ruin them. And while we have the painty papers out, I think we can make a card with some of them and those gems that I have. Now, I don't think I took a picture of these yet and posted them on the board, so I'll have to tell Dawn that I already used her stuff. I'll post a picture of what I didn't use yet. Let me see if there's any, if the smaller ones will fit on a card base. Oh, that one's so pretty. These are so pretty. That one will. It might actually be a little small, but I have envelopes that are smaller, so I will cut down the card base. I have some card bases that are smaller. Okay, I will trim down that card base. Let me see what package. I think they're in here. Yeah. We have some of these blings. Memento ink, no, it's not. It is a dye ink. Whereas it dries faster than a pigment ink, but it's not a permanent ink like StazOn is a permanent ink. It dries fast. It is alcohol based. This is a dye ink, and this is good if you're going to use alcohol markers, and then it doesn't bleed. It's a great all around regular dye ink pad. My favorite black ink pad is the VersaFine. It is kind of a hybrid ink, they call it. It's a cross between a dye ink and a pigment ink. It is great for sentiments or anything with really fine lines. You get a super, super good image, but it does take longer to dry. So if you're going to use something to color it in, let it dry completely. I usually don't use this for coloring. I use it for things with fine lines, anything that I want to be super crisp and get a really good black image on. And the Memento is something that I would use to color in, or that I want to dry fast. StazOn would have probably been the better choice for the owls on those papers since they had some non-porous surfaces. That's good for stamping on plastic or anything like that. We have some of these, and I thought maybe some of these would be good on this. Awesome, Janet. Craft along with me. That is right. I would like a big image. Well, here's a butterfly. That is really pretty. Of course, this butterfly is bigger. Oh, and I can maybe use some of this as trim around that butterfly, and maybe a little one of those flowers. And this is really pretty too. Let's go with the butterfly. We were talking about butterflies today. All right, let me go ahead and trim down my card base. I have envelopes that are for cards that are 4 inches wide. So let me trim this down to 4 inches. And that way I have a little more room to trim down this painty paper. I'm going to trim one edge of this paper just ever so slightly, and then I'm going to square it up. I'm going to trim it as small as I can, or I mean keep the paper as large as I can. And let's see, I'm going to measure this side up. Actually, I should do this side next. And then this side. There we go. I wanted to keep the paper as large as I could. Oh, and that's perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and trim this at 5. Let's start with 5 3/8. And see. Let me trim one more little sliver off of that edge. There we go. Perfect. And this larger piece, I am going to hang on to that. And let's see, we have that. And we have this big butterfly. Oh, cool. I love, love, love that paper trimmer. I've gotten a lot of miles out of it. So I'm thinking this butterfly, he doesn't show up so well. Maybe that's not going to work on this. We have this bug. That's not going to work. Oh, now I'm sad. I don't think these gems are going to work on this. I think it is too dark. There's not enough contrast. So let me put this aside. Let me see what other papers we have here. See if this butterfly will look good on any of them. Not so much the blues, I think. I think it would show up on that pretty good. I will set that one aside. And on the orange, I think it looks great on the orange. Let's do that. I will have to use something else with those painty papers. Let me trim this down. I'm going to go ahead and trim it along one of those, or I mean along that white line, and I will save that piece, of course. And I am going to line, I want this other side because I want that blue splotch. And I'm going to line that up at 3 7/8 or so, and trim that off. And again, I will keep that. Cut this at about 5 3/8. Oh, that's perfect size for that. And then trim this right along that line. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to trim just a sliver off the top just to make it even. There we go. And I will save these pieces because I can use those on a collage or something. Feel free to craft along. I love it. Okay. The reason I bought this paper trimmer, I have the big Tonic 12 by 12 paper trimmer, which I do love. The reason I bought that one is so I could have it fit in frame. And I think I want to grab a piece of blue ribbon because I'm going to need something to break this up a little bit and to, you know, add more dimension in there. Let's see. I have a couple of blue ribbons. Sound like I just won a prize, the blue ribbon. All right, I have these three handy. I think this middle one is going to, yep, the middle one's going to match perfectly. Excellent. Let's go ahead. I love the trimmer. Love, love, love the trimmer. Yeah, I think that'll be great. It'll go so perfectly with that. Normally with this ribbon, with any ribbon, I wrap it around the back of my paper, but in this case this paper is super thin, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start by adhering the paper down. I'll put my adhesive, I'm going to put the adhesive on my card base since the paper's so thin. And I'm going to carefully line this up, just paying attention to the bottom corner here. Okay, there we go. So we have that. Love it. That's so pretty. And let's see, this here, butterfly will be there. I like these guys too. I wonder if I should put that across the bottom. I think I might. Let's see. Let me trim this ribbon down. I put the butterfly up at the top, up there. Put the ribbon right around in there. Yeah, I use the big Tonic one when I'm cutting a whole bunch at once and I'm using 12 by 12 papers. On camera for 12 by 12, I use that Cricut slider one because it's easy to have out. And for smaller stuff, I use that one, the one I just used. Bye, Jean. Thank you so much for all of the goodies. I really appreciate it. Your stuff is beautiful. Take care and have a good night. Janet, they do. They will leave a raggedy edge if the blade is starting to get dull at all, and those blades Don't take much to get dull. That's why I only use my slider one on camera if I'm cutting a 12 by 12 paper. Most of the time I prefer to use my big guillotine one just to preserve the blade of the little one, because those blades do not last long at all. Uh-oh. Okay. I was scared. I thought maybe and I lost a piece of bling already. I thought maybe these did not come off in one piece. And I don't know that it is coming off very good. Uh-oh. Here goes another one. So what I'm going to do with this butterfly, so I don't ruin it, I'm going to take the other one and I'm going to leave it right on the plastic. It is not coming off of the plastic very well. Not as good as a lot of the other bling I have. So what I'm going to do, I have to find that one piece that I took off already of this butterfly. I lost that bottom piece. I'm going to go ahead and just keep this on the plastic and cut it out carefully with my scissors. And stick it down so as not to ruin this other one. Let me just cut it out and then I'll fussy cut around it. That's disappointing that these are like that. These are from Amazon. I have similar ones on my Amazon wish list and I think I will take them off of my wish list for that reason. Let's see, let me get around this. Okay. And that will still look good on there. I will just have to adhere it on the back. And I have a glue dot here, and I think I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on the back of that. Yeah, you can turn your blade around and get twice as much bang for your buck. But those blades do not last long at all. I've seen some people sharpen them with like a little nail file or something. I don't know how well that works. They're such a tiny blade, I don't know that they would hold an edge, a sharpened edge very well. There we go. Well, that bling, it worked out just fine, even though it's still on the backing. Now, I wonder if these will come off okay. Carefully. I'm going to try. Yeah, these are much better. These come off better than the big butterfly. And I thought I would put, let's put one on each edge, on each side, and maybe something in the middle. I don't know if 3 would fit. I love the way these look. These are pretty. This ended up being such a pretty card, the orange and the blue.
What are you doing standing by the birthscape, sir?
Okay. So we have those two, and I just need something for the middle. I have this flower, I think, this white flower, or maybe one of these flowers. Let me open this up. You guys, I get so messy working with you. The last time I had glue all over me, and now I have ink. So we have that or that. Let's see. I think I like that one, this guy. Let's see if I can get it off the backing in one piece. Yes. So these, if you do get them, just be super duper careful with taking them off the backing. The butterfly I thought would have been way too big to deal with. There we go. That is so pretty. I think that came out so good. Maybe I will put this on the ribbon, because you know I always like to put something on the ribbon. And this has some white on it. Ah, there we go. There we go. So pretty. So there we go. It's been just about 2 hours. So I think we will wrap up. I only did make one card tonight, but we did make some painty papers. Well, not painty papers, some stamped painty papers. We have this owl, and I think he is completely dry. I will let them dry overnight just in case. I can tell this one still has some wet spots on him. You can see he's shiny, and I'll let them dry overnight. I think that came out really, really cool. He looks like all like blended in and like he was painted on with the painty paper, if you know what I mean. That's really cool. And then I can cut it here and have this whole piece for something else. Maybe a Christmas card or something, because there's a lot of gold. And then this one here, I think I would do on a larger card, maybe a 5x7, and keep a lot of that background on there. So cool. Yeah, I think so, Angela. I will be making, this one would probably fit on an A2 size card. Yeah, that would fit on that size. And then this one would be good for a 5x7. I will definitely make cards out of those guys. Maybe put gems in their eyes or something like that. I'm not sure. Or some ribbon and a flower. Really cool. This was fun. I'm loving all of the ATC cards. Keep them coming. I'll keep that open until like through the first week of August. So if you mail them to me by the end of July, they should get to me in time. Definitely let me know if you're mailing them towards the end of July, and I will wait for yours to come in before I swap them out. So leave me a message in the group if you are going to be sending, anytime the last week of July. That way I wait for you. And if you don't see me open yours on a live and you sent them, just let me know. And like I said, I will wait for yours to come in because I would love everybody to participate. As far as that swap goes, if you send one, I will send you one of mine back. If you send more than one, I'll send you that same number back. I'll swap everybody's out. So you'll get several different ones. This should be so much fun. I'm so excited about it. And we're getting quite a collection, and before I swap them all out, I will show them all on a video. That way we know what we have, but I won't show you the ones you're getting. That'll be a surprise. You'll get some of the variety. So That's really cool. And I plan to do some collaging with some of these scraps of the painty papers, and they may end up on some of the ATCs that I make. So that should be fun. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I love the lives. We all get to chat. I really enjoy all of our conversations, and I'm getting to know you guys so much just by these lives, so that's pretty awesome. Head on over to the Facebook group, Create with CraftyRia. If you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please do click on that subscribe button and click on the bell so you're notified when I go live and when I upload videos. Smash the thumbs up button if you like what you see, and I will see you around. But until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.